Most new agency owners don't fail because they're bad at marketing. They fail because they're learning the wrong things in the wrong order. Every guru on this platform is screaming SEO, paid ads, funnels, AI tools, content creation, automation. But I'm about to show you why none of that matters when you're starting out and what actually does. No fluff, let's get into it. If you're new here, my name is Ibrahim Ansari. I started my first agency at 19 years old, hit my first million at 22, and have since launched multiple million-dollar companies and worked with over 1,500 clients online worldwide. Now, I'm not telling you that to flex, I'm telling you because for years, I tried to figure out what made the difference between the founders who scaled and the ones who quietly disappeared. After watching this happen across 1,500 client businesses, I'm convinced it comes down to 5 simple things, done in a specific order. And within the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna hand you all 5. Here's what happens to almost every new agency owner. They go looking for what to learn first, and they instantly get buried. SEO, paid ads, content creation, email, funnels, automation, AI tools, cold outreach. It all feels urgent and it all feels necessary. So 6 weeks later, they're deep in a YouTube hole full of tactics with 0 clients. But here's the truth nobody tells you. There's no shortage of marketing information online. The shortage is in knowing which parts actually matter when you're first starting out. Because the agencies that charge real money don't know the most, they just know enough, applied in the right order. It all comes down to 5 things in one sequence, and once you see it, everything clicks. I call it scale. S is the stack, C is for client, A is for angle, L is for lane, and E is for engine. 5 pillars in that exact order. Now, if you skip one, especially within the first 3, everything else collapses. So let me walk you through each one. Let's start off with S. Your stack is what you actually sell. The offer, the package, the price. Most new founders try to offer 10 different services. That's how you sound like a freelancer. The agencies that win sell one thing with absurd clarity. The model I teach inside Legacy Labs is what I call a simple AI agency. You find local businesses, for example, plumbers, dentists, gyms, restaurants, and you sell them simple AI-powered services that solve real problems they face day to day. For example, an AI receptionist that answers calls when they're busy or after hours, or automated review management that builds a reputation on autopilot, or smart AI websites built specifically to turn visitors into clients or book calls. Each one solves a specific problem, and each one can be set up within literally an hour. And the best part is each one runs automatically and you could charge thousands per client. You just need to be clear on what you're selling. For example, if you tell a plumber you do SEO, ads, social media, branding, funnels, he's gonna be extremely confused. But if you tell him, I make sure you never miss a call again with an AI system that runs itself, he leans forward because it's interesting. That's the stack, and he knows that it's gonna help his business. One offer, one price, one promise, and you move on. Let's get into C, client. Your client is who you sell to. And here's where almost everyone burns within the first 90 days of their agency. They say, I'll work with any small business. And it definitely sounds flexible, but it signals the opposite, that you're not the expert. They have no reason to choose you over anyone else. You wanna be specific and say something like, I help local service-based businesses book more calls and get more jobs. It's the same skill set, but completely different positioning. One sounds like a freelancer, the other sounds like an expert in the obvious choice. You don't need to be niche down forever, but for the first 90 days you should. Outreach gets sharper, messaging lands, and referrals start happening before you know it. The next part is A, your angle. Your angle is what you actually say to get attention and earn trust. This is where new founders honestly blow it. They talk about what they do, services, processes, tools, but business owners don't really care about any of that stuff. All they care about is what changes for them if they hire you. So your angle leads with their problem, not your solution. What are they losing right now if their problem isn't fixed? What does their business look like after you fix it? That's your angle. Here's a simple test. I want you to take whatever you currently say about your agency and show it to a business owner who's never heard of you. Will they read it and think that's exactly what I need? If the answer is no, your message is about you. So you have to rewrite it and make it about them. The next part is L. Your lane. Your lane is the channel you use to get your angle in front of your client. This is where almost every new founder starts. They hear about cold email or LinkedIn or Instagram or local Facebook groups. And then they just start firing. Before stack, client, or angle is dialed, here's the line I want you to remember. Your lane is an amplifier. If your offer is unclear, your lane amplifies confusion. If your message is sharp, your lane amplifies results. Once the first 3 are solid, the lane is obvious. You go where your client already spends time. For local businesses, that's almost always Facebook groups, Instagram, Google, direct outreach, and in-person networking. At first, you do not need to be anywhere. You need to be in a place where your client actually is. And last but not least, we have E, or engine. This is the one most people ignore until it's too late. Your engine is what runs your agency without you doing every single thing manually by hand. Without it, your agency isn't a business, it's simply a job. It's when you're doing every follow-up manually, chasing every single lead, sending every single reminder. Eventually, if you do that, you're gonna hit a ceiling. With an engine, your agency becomes an asset. Follow-ups go out automatically, review requests trigger themselves, AI handles calls so your clients never lose a lead, and your pipeline shows every opportunity all in one place. The work still gets done, you're just not doing it all yourself. And that's exactly what lets one person run something that operates like a 20-person team. With that being said, here's the thing. Most people watching this will skip to the lane. They'll start posting or DMing before they have a clear stack, client, or angle. Then they'll blame the platform. This framework only works in order. There are two kinds of people who decide to start an agency. The ones who spend the next 6 months getting ready, watching videos, taking notes, and never end up signing any clients, and the ones who get clear on 5 things, work them in sequence, and land a client before they ever feel ready. One of those paths keeps you watching videos, the other one builds you a business. All in all, if you want the full system, the offers, the scripts, the automations, the AI setups, the actual operating system I run day to day, that's what's inside Legacy Labs. The link is in the description. If you're ready, you're ready. If not, watch a few more of these videos first. With that being said, I will see you in the next video. Peace.